I got a question in the chat, and the guy said, I've been hooking up with this woman for 6 months now, and we see each other every week, once or twice. She told me after 2 months that she's not looking for a relationship, but still texts me every day. What's your take on that? Can you make a video about this topic? Well, there's a few things. For one, I've typically found, at least in my dating history, when that was happening, that meant that unbeknownst to me, I was coming off in a way that indicated I was trying to get into a relationship. And whether guys want to hear it or not, at the point that women start thinking that you're trying to get into a relationship, it's not that it's bad that you want a relationship. It's bad that she's getting the feeling of you trying to get her into one so early in the process. So sometime in the course of that 2 months, when you first started dating, she was probably getting the feels that you were in this for a relationship. But beyond that, beyond just your part of it, the other part is that there are some women out there that for whatever reason, they're just like thinking, man, I just want to hook up, or I'm not sure I'm ready for a serious relationship, because what you'll find is a lot of women in their past, when they sign up for a serious relationship, the guy becomes controlling, demanding, a little aggressive. And so some women think, okay, the way to combat that is just to not get in a relationship. Now, this is not a great strategy by any means of the imagination, but it doesn't matter what we think is a good idea. It matters what they feel is a good idea. And so with this kind of woman, no amount of you trying to come to her and negotiate and talk about why you make a great boyfriend and all the ways you guys are compatible and how a relationship could in fact work out, none of that negotiation is ever going to matter. I think guys think sometimes if I just verbalize to her how this could work out, then she'll eventually understand it. Women are about feelings. So how do you get to a feelings-based person when you, as a logic-based, analytical logic-based person, is trying to talk your way into her heart? And the honest way to do that is to stop talking. Like, you need to make her feel a thing in order for her to want to change her mind. And so what this text is telling me, they've been hooking up for 6 months, seeing each other once or twice a week. What that tells me is that she knows that he has no other dating prospects. And sad it is to say, guys, women need to feel as though there's a chance that they could lose you to other women. So if this were my situation, one, I'd be like, wait, so she doesn't want titles, but she still wants to hook up with me and see me twice a week. I'm not losing in that area of stuff. Like, yes, I want a deeper relationship, but she's still giving me a good portion of stuff that would be in a relationship. It's just not a relationship. Okay. So first of all, I wouldn't be mad at that. But secondly, I'd be like, and if that's happening, we don't have titles. That means that if she doesn't want to be in a relationship and I do, I'm not held down to anything. I can do whatever I want with whoever, wherever. And at that point, I would be going out to see other women. Yes, I'd still see her, but I'd probably cut down how often I'm seeing her. Like, let's say they're seeing each other twice a week, right? So I'd see her once that week. And then if she wanted to see me again, I'd say, oh, I want to see you, but I already have other plans. So let's plan for something next week instead. I'd leave it so freaking vague because, again, as I've said before, guys, women read more into things than we think we're giving them when we talk. So if you just say to a woman, oh, I can't make it with you today, I've got other plans, she's going to read 3 times more into that. And what she's going to read? She's going to read, I've got plans with another person, potentially another woman, which is why I can't see you. And that is nothing you've actually said, but that's what she's going to read. Now, here's the rub, right? If she is bothered by that, that's going to make her what? That's going to make her feel a thing. That's going to make her feel, he said he had plans with somebody else instead of me. I feel bothered by that. Is it with another woman? Well, should I care about that? And if I do care about that, why do I feel like I care about that? Why is the idea of him potentially spending time with another woman or making plans with another woman making me feel weird and angry? Is it because I actually feel like for him? I've never felt this side of myself for this person before, but now all of a sudden I'm feeling it. I need to explore that. And so you don't get a woman to start feeling those things by talking her into it. She has to, of her own accord, start to feel those things. But what you can do is do actions that make her start questioning how she feels, the level of which she feels those things, and what she needs to do about that in terms of expressing them to you. So you can get what you want out of the situation. I mean, technically, you already are. You're not getting a relationship yet, but you're getting hookups, which is more than most guys are getting with women that aren't trying to be in relationships with them. Like, especially a friends teetering on relationship with benefits type of thing, but she's not wanting to call it a relationship. Fine. She want to call it a relationship. You guys have no titles. So go out there, meet other women, spend time with other women, let her know, oh, I got a date with so-and-so, blah, blah. You got a date with somebody else. How could you? And be like, What? Well, I mean, I thought we were just hooking up, but we're not in a relationship. Like you don't seem to want to be in a relationship, and I want to get into one eventually. Not if not with you, with somebody. So, but you seem very bugged by that. Are you saying why do you think that's bugging you? Are you saying that you're bothered by me possibly hanging out with other women? Well, I mean, I feel a certain. Let's run with those feelings. Why do you think you feel that? Like, let her be the one. Like, this is what I say, because guys get so afraid of making women angry about things by revealing what they're actually doing. Like, oh, I'm talking to other women. I'm hooking up with other women. And they think a woman getting mad is the worst thing. Her getting mad is a feeling. So when she gets mad at you and comes to you and says, I'm mad at you for X, Y, and Z, don't feel like she's attacking you. Feel like she's telling you, I'm mad because I really want you and I didn't know that before now. At which point you just respond to her with, but so interesting, you feel mad. Why do you think you feel mad about that? And let her answer it and let her figure out, oh, I'm probably mad because I really do like you. I just don't want to be blah, blah, blah. Okay, so if you're saying you feel like you like me, what should we do about that? And let her be the one that thinks that she thought of having feelings for you, all right? But again, you don't get it by negotiating, you get it by making them feel things. So don't be afraid to seek out other people and see how it makes her feel. Chances are, if you guys are really having a great time and you've been like one of the best hookups she's ever had, that she's gonna realize, I don't wanna lose this guy, I don't wanna lose this hookup, I don't wanna lose this fun time that I have with them, so I guess that means I'm feeling a thing. Maybe I should consider this being a relationship. And in my Introvert Dating Success Academy, at the point that conversation happens, I even have a way that you can talk about going into that to where you're not just suddenly like, yes, I got a relationship with you. Like, no. You still keep it even keel in terms of negotiating your way into this relationship, which is all that the last module of this program is about, how to negotiate your way into getting what you want and helping her get what she wants out of a potential relationship. But it starts with you not being so overeager when she comes to you and says, I feel a thing, I think we should. And it will happen if you're just backing off a bit. All right. So hopefully, guy, this helps you out with your situation. You's a bad boy, but you can't stop, won't stop. You a high earning, high value, high class man. You a high earning, high value, high class man. You a high earning, high value, high class man. You a high class man. You a high class man. You a high earning, high value, high class